What is up, guys? This is Wild Rocker here, and I am bringing you the latest information on Mortal Kombat. Now, we actually just had some breaking news the other day, and by the other day, I literally mean fucking yesterday, because you remember how I made that video about Kano speculation? Well, guess what? It's fucking confirmed. Kano is going to be in Mortal Kombat X, and there is proof. Ed has already mentioned it. Ed has stated his 3 different fighting styles, which one of them is, a laser, obviously, a laser type of fighting style. He does have his cannonball, his traditional signature moves, like his cannonball, his laser, his daggers, well, knives. And, it really looks really honest. And to be honest, I'm not even really a Kano fan. And I'm not dissing anybody that is either. But with this installment, like this revision, like they keep the basics with the characters, but they don't want to overdo it, like they've said. Like I was watching one of their interviews with GameSpot just the other day, or not GameSpot, I'm sorry, with who was it? Rage something, I forget. But anyways, they were having an interview with one of the creators, not the co-creator, not Ed Boon, but one of the people that was working on designs. And even they said that they've kind of, over-designed over the years, like with Scorpion with the armor. And they figure, Scorpion doesn't really need armor. He's a fucking badass, he's a ninja. And he really doesn't need it, so they try to keep it, they try to do more, but simplifying them. Now, they're not trying to, be lazy and half-ass their design. It's just that they're trying to make it look realistic-ish as possible, while also, keeping everyone's, main thing. Well, before I get into Kano, okay, we got some other information, too. I've been searching around, and yes, a lot of people don't know this right now, but yeah, I try to make the videos as soon as possible, and right now, it's fucking 6:22 in the fucking morning. So I was actually going to make this video yesterday, because I just found out Kano was confirmed, so I figured I'd let everyone know that watches my channel, and let them know as soon as possible, so, there you go. But I was watching different videos and designs and pictures and everything that people were making, and there was one that came across a lot of people's eyes, and it was a picture of Ermac. Now, I don't know an exact link. Like, if I had a link, I would definitely put it in the description for you guys, but I cannot find one. But there is a an image, like it looks so good. It looks like a real render, like an official, actual render for the MKX, and it's a picture of Ermac. Now, as many people said, it kind of looks like a magician, like kind of look for Ermac. He has the similar traits like he kind of looked in MK9, but he doesn't look exactly like he did in MK9. He looks a lot more darker and grittier. He has tears and cuts and shit all over, his cape and his hoodie, and it kind of looks like a MK2, or I'm sorry, it kind of looks like an MK9 alternative costume of Ermac, but like revamped. And I gotta say, I like both costumes for Ermac, and I even like the one that they did for, what was it, Deception, and then they brung it into, I think, Armageddon, and a little bit of MK9, but his alternative looked pretty wicked for, from who he is, or what it is, because obviously, he's not just one person, he's made up of 1,000 souls. You guys already know this shit. But, so this, I guess it's some type of render that someone made. I don't know if it's official or not, but it looks fucking badass. And I know a lot of people have been mentioning, hey, if this is real, or if not, if this is real, that's what we want, and if it's not, then please make that happen, and I gotta agree with them on that. It really does look pretty sweet. I'm pretty sure that you guys can just find it on Google or something. Just type in Ermac for MKX. Maybe a picture might pop up, I'm not too sure, but like I said, I've been trying to find pictures or images of that individual picture in particular, because it just looks phenomenal. It looks amazing. So I do apologize that I didn't drop a link for that, because I can't find one. Hopefully you guys do. But yeah, so the other video I just made, like not even 24 fucking hours ago, was about a leaked picture about Kano, right? And I figured that these pictures, because we only seen 2, right? And if you look on my last video that I just made, the actual, what do you call it, screen capture image is actually, one of the pictures. So I figured that these were fake. Well, someone kept mentioning, not someone, but a lot of people kept mentioning that, these were real, and they were leaked. Well, I went to go do a little bit more research, and I really didn't know. I mean, it looked pretty believable, but I mean, overall, I mean, it just seemed like it was a little off. Excuse me. And it's kind of funny because I thought, we can all be wrong and right sometimes, because I thought they were bullshit images that someone made. I thought they were made images by somebody. Whether it be a graphic designer or an artist or something like that. Well, it's very, very ironic that not even 24 hours later, Ed Boon releases that information. And yes, Kano is confirmed. So I'm just like, wow, that blew my mind, because I didn't think that they would do Kano. Not saying that he's got a least favorite fan base or anything, but I mean, it's crazy that they would just let him out, because they just released Raiden not too long ago as well. And I understand that they give a little bit at a time, to keep people still entertained, because they don't want to have people be like, oh, fuck this, I'm not waiting anymore for any new information. And they don't want people to get too obsessed with the information that they're given. But, I swear, they just got released Raiden not too long ago. So, I mean, if that's how they're doing it, that's fine by me. Because guess what? The more information, the better. Like all of us, we want to know every fucking detail about this game. And, and another thing, if a lot of people do not know this, this is a little off topic, but as for consoles, yes, it will be on PS4, and this is official, by the way. It will be on PS4, it will be on the Xbox One, and it will be on PC. So if there's any PC gamers out there too, don't worry, they got your back. As for, because I've been getting a lot of questions on my Twitter, do they think it's going to come out for the 360 or the PS3? Probably not, because of the engine and the type of tools that they're using for this game. They probably won't. But, you never know. It's possible. But if it did come out for, like, let's say PS3 or 360, that'd be great, because I would definitely buy it, because I have two PS3s. But, which means my ass is going to have to get a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One just to play it, because I'm not a favorite of either console. I like them both. What are you guys' opinions? Should I get it on 360s or not 360, but Xbox One, or should I get it on PS4? A lot of people have been trying to persuade me to Xbox One, which is nice, but I've kind of been with Sony, even though they have a shit ton of problems. But like I said, I don't know. We'll have to see. But a lot of people say either or's graphics are better, and it really doesn't matter to me. As long as I'm just I got my hands on the game and just have fun and play, that's all that really matters. So anyways, yeah, so it's very crazy that they just released Kano, like, not even 24 hours ago, and that's just crazy. And I know there's probably a shit ton of videos popping up, like, oh my god, it's fucking Kano! Oh my god, cannibal! And, so, I'm not, like I said, I'm not really a fan of Kano, and I'm not dissing anybody that is a fan, but I tell you what, in this one game that they got, MKX with Kano, it looks fucking amazing, and I would never even thought that I would say something like that about Kano. Even all the way down to the damn sounds of his cannonball, it actually sounds like someone's doing a real cannonball, not like a like an MK9 or MK1 or anything like that. It sounds like it fucking hurts, like when you get hit by a cannonball, and it just looks really, really sweet. I'm not really I really couldn't give two shits about the graphics for a game, as long as it's got a good good graphics don't really matter, okay? But as for the quality, as for the type of fighting, and what kind of engine they're using, that's what I'm really about. And like I said, even though I don't really care about the graphics are fucking, like, spot on. It's like I know how many people liked MK9 as for its fighting style and graphic-wise and visual concept and even atmosphere, with that whole nostalgia. And if they bring that back, because I know they it's like MK9 on fucking steroids and done right for MKX, and it just looks very, very, very fucking wonderful. And I'm actually really excited. Like, I might actually have to buy a PS4 or an Xbox One just to fucking play this game, because that's how good it looks. So it looks fucking great. So what are you guys' opinions about Kano? Do you guys wanted him in? Did you guys not want him in? Was there some that some other person that you wanted in, like Katana or Jax or Ermac? because I know a lot of people, I like, not a lot, but like, it's always half and half on either side. Like, some people didn't even want him to be in here because they say that, oh, we see him all the time, he's in every, like, he's practically like in every fucking game, and all people do is just do cannonball and spam them, and then on the other side of that same coin, people are like, holy shit, I didn't think Kano was going to be in this. He looks fucking badass. I mean, he actually looks like a hard ass, and I mean, he just looks beautiful, fucking perfect, all the way down to the last detail. And, as for my opinion, like I said, I'm not really a Kano fan, but as for the actual gameplay that I saw on MKX, it looks fucking spot on. I mean, it just looks wonderful. Like, I'm actually shocked that they could do that to a character. Not in a bad way. I mean, it's just that I normally didn't like this character, but the way that they designed him and fighting style, it just looks fucking like sweet. I mean, it looks bitchin', and I never even used that word bitchin' before in my life, but it looks bitchin', and I'm just like, you know what? I might actually get this game because it's starting to look really sweet. And another thing, I'm just gonna put this in here since I got a little bit more time, but besides the whole Kano thing, have you ever taken a look at the roster of the menu? Now, I know a lot of people say that they're getting ripped off because, the guy only has like 20-something characters, or 30 at most, I think. And then people are trying to get technical, and they're saying, well, we got like, over 80 characters because each character's got, 3 different styles and everything. Okay, well, that's besides the point. Back to the roster. You ever see the outline images of that? I was watching a couple of videos just last night, and I was looking at it, and I noticed that there was one guy, and I can't remember, it was on the bottom row. I wish I had a picture of it. Oh, God, it'd be great. But on the bottom row of the roster, there's a person with a hat. Now, not a normal hat, okay? Now, I know, in Mortal Kombat, anyone that wears a hat is definitely not normal, like Kung Lao, or Raiden, or anybody like that. But it wasn't, I mean, it was so obvious it wasn't Raiden, because Raiden's got that, like, wheat hat, wheat cone hat, and, obviously Kung Lao's trademark hat, with the razor all the way around the bill, I guess if you call it that. Now, this image kind of looked like the hat of Freddy Krueger, and I know a lot of people have been speculating and assuming that, and even having like serious theories about Freddy, or Jason, or Scarecrow, or even who else was it? Terminator being in Mortal Kombat X. Now, they said that they were going to have download content. That is also confirmed. So not are you getting only Kano confirmed in this video, you're getting download content too. So they are going to have download content. But people are automatically going to assume that it's going to be more than 4 characters because we had that amount in MK9. That's not necessarily the case, so we don't know. They obviously wouldn't just put a character in that was irrelevant to the MK story, to take a spot, than to actually put a character or a new MK character in there. Or it could be a new MK character. We don't know. But on the same thing, and on the same side, they did that for PS3, and they had Kratos already on the game. So, like I said, you never fucking know with, NRS and Ed Boon. And so one of the outline, the black images has a person wearing a hat, and I really don't know who the fuck it is. Trust me, I haven't seen this guy since Armageddon and Deception, but I have a strong feeling, and I know it's going to sound dumb, but I have a strong feeling that it's Darius. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. I just don't know. Even though we haven't seen him in like God knows when, but like I said, it's just this like gut feeling, and I could be wrong, but it kind of looks like him, maybe an alternative costume or something, maybe. And another image, and then I'll shut up. And then another image, on the same bottom row of the roster of MKX's selection screen, character screen, there's another person, and it kind of looks like a robot. Now, I know with Kotal Khan's fighting style, you know how they have those little images? Well, one of them kind of looks like robotic smoke. Now, the image that I saw on the bottom row of the roster, it kind of looks like a Terminator or Smoke because of the circuits and stuff like coming from the neck. So I don't know if that's actually a robot. Fuck, for all we know, it could be the actual Terminator, unless they have a license and agreement to use them. I don't know. So, speculate that on it. Go on Google and actually check that image out. Check the roster image out and see, and give me your ideas and opinions and questions about, who do you guys think it is and everything, because I really want to know what you guys think. So, but anyways, I'm going to hurry up and end this video because it's like 6:30 now, and I'm like fucking dead ass tired. So I will just fill you guys in on this latest information, and this has been Wild Rocker, and I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Peace out.